Hi, it's Bonnie. Welcome back, and today you're going to discover what makes Cunard's Queen Mary 2 such a unique, refined experience. I'm going to take you through what to expect. The ship is all about tradition, refinement, and a classic British cruise experience. So it is filled with amazing attention to detail, so let's dive in. It's my first day at sea. 7:30 in the morning. It's nice and sunny. I don't know what time we left because, like I said, we were a mechanical problem. I think we must have left around 1 o'clock in the morning. Promenade deck, because this goes all the way around. So there isn't an actual jogging track, so this must be it, I guess. I'm trying to understand the ship. It's a little different than anything I've been on before. A little bit like Holland America, I guess, but it's just a little different. I managed to find my coffee. I had to go to a bar, and they have a coffee machine there, and he was really nice. The staff is really nice here. That's my coffee today. I have my flat white. I just did a stretch class, my first stretch class. And it was a little interesting. It was downstairs in floor 1 in the crew area. Almost looked like a studio for their dance. Because there's a bar there on the window and there's mirrors. So it looked like a dance studio possibly for the actual performers. So we used that this morning. It was a good stretch class. It's free of charge. And I'm going to head to the gym in a bit. I'm just going to enjoy my coffee right now. So this is one of my favorite things to do on this particular ship is grab a cup of coffee. I'm not really ready for breakfast yet. It's just very British on this ship, which is kind of expected, right? It is lined with cushioned teak lounge chairs, and it's a great spot to relax. However, do keep in mind that the weather in October can be chilly, and there were a few days when it was too windy for guests to even be outside, so make sure to bring a jacket. I feel like this is kind of a tribute to a bygone era, and they really try to keep things traditional. I know my mom, I think of my mom when I'm on this because I know she would have loved this. And you know, the activities are more cultural. For example, there's this Royal Shakespeare Company on board, and we've had some Shakespeare matinees. We've had classical pianists. There was a flautist. Then you have your traditional shows with the dancers and the singers and the comedian, pianist and that type of thing. But overall, the activities are more cultural. There was a playwriting, creative writing workshop. They have darts, and I read there was fencing. I haven't seen that, but I mean, things like that. So it's really different. You won't see any crazy things at the pool or any loud music at all. Everything is live music. It's either harp, piano, guitar. It's toned down, and it's in all these different lounges have different music. It's very quiet. You don't have a huge sail away crazy goodbye, although our sail away was kind of canceled due to some mechanical thing, and we left quietly in the night and we never really had a sail away. But even if we had one, it wasn't going to be a big to-do. They're just very quiet and refined. They won't allow any picture taking or any recording of any kind in the theater, so I can't even get any pictures. I got be a scene from the cast bowing or something, but I couldn't get any. They don't want any of that out. So the entertainment I didn't really capture very well. Afternoon tea is quite a big deal. They do a 3:30 every day afternoon tea, and it's in the Queen's room. The formal ceremonial tradition. It's pretty fun. It gets crowded and you mingle with other people. There's no choice. You cannot sit by yourself. You have to kind of join tables. Sure. Wow. Nice. Nice. Activities as far as the exercise, I mean, they have a
a fitness class that's aerobic, and that alternates with the Zumba, so every other day is Zumba. And then they've had line dancing with the dancers teaching, and that's been fun. And that's been most of the days. I use the gym most of the days. It's small, but it's not that busy, I guess. I mean, it's manageable for the amount of machines they have. I think because people just go at different times. I get up early, so I'm able to get in and out. And then there's a thermal spa on board. That's nothing unusual, but I do enjoy that, and that was $149 for the week. So those are some things you can expect. They also have something called an Illuminations section. It's almost like a big lecture hall that's in front of the theater, and it's kind of a challenge to find, but once you find it, there is a planetarium there that you book seats for, and they basically lower a dome for these particular events. So when the events aren't going on, they'll put it up, and then it's a regular lecture hall for different kinds of people talking about various topics. I sat in on a guy that was talking about his near-death experience, and then there's stuff about criminals and just all kinds of really unusual talks. So that's been interesting. But I have enjoyed the matinees. That's a bit the Shakespeare plays. They're really well done. They're very talented people. And the pianist, I did really like that. So these are kinds of things you can expect. They put a lot of effort into cultural, educational things. And there's still, of course, the bingo and the trivia and, like I say, the music and the teas. You can have a champagne tea in the champagne bar. You can have a tea in the buffet. Everything's tea at 3:30. 3 to 5 is tea, pretty much.
So this is my workstation today. What is nice is there's nobody here, so I can concentrate on what I need to do. It takes a lot of work. So this day, stretch class was located in the very, very bottom on level 1. It felt like I was in the barrels of the ship, and it always felt like it was wrong that they put it there. And they have these different rooms located throughout. They have 4 sections, A, B, C, D, and there are corresponding things in each section, and that's how they identify it. So then you've got so it's not forward and aft, it's more A, B, C, D. And nothing is marked with arrows. It's very easy to get confused here. I have kind of got it down now. I've been here 24 hours, but it's been different. The interior staterooms are beautiful. They're nice. They're not too crowded right now because it's still like almost 10 a.m. But it is definitely a different experience for sure. It's a cultural thing as well. The food selection is very English, British, and the dinner was more French, international cuisine, I guess you could say. It's good. It's very good, tasteful. It's English breakfast. My biggest thing for here is the app, because there really isn't an app. So basically, you are scanning this code off of this map. That's kind of the deck plan. You know, you have a portable deck plan. Put your key in here so you don't lose it, and then you just scan this, and it will bring up. It brings up this. And then you're supposed to be able to book your dinner and all that. It took a bit of time to understand this. And then they're saying, well, so they have onboard dining, shore experiences, account, calendar, spa. The spa treatments I booked don't show here. And also in the entertainment, it's the Planetarium that's supposedly a theater for like a planetarium show. There's 2 of them. You have to make a reservation. Apparently that's the only thing on this ship you make a reservation for. But you can't book it through this. It doesn't show it. So I had to go to the guest services, which the line is growing there because everyone's realizing the same thing. So they have some issues they need to work out with their. I think they just need to put in an app that has everything. It's just be way easier. This is so confusing. And they have the daily program on here. So you go here, gives you a menu, and then you can make your times. So it's a lot like, you know, the other ships that you go on. The upper stairway C, because that's where it's open seating. You can book today, Cunard, or this Voyage, and it gives you all the times that are available. Your wheelchair accessible, and then it's 6, 7, or 8. And then when you pick like a 6, it gives you 6:15, 6:30, and then you book it. There's a lot of people that are confused. They think they just have to show up at 6 and be seated, but you really should put in a request. Luckily, I've done this a few times, and I'm going to see here. If I say I want to book Monday, so 6:15. Yeah, so then I got Monday. And that's how that works. I say there's quite a few people a little confused on this. Because like I say, the Planetarium you can't book, and it's not real clear about the table to request. So I was talking to the guy yesterday. He said if you show up ahead of 6 o'clock, maybe like 5 minutes till, then you're able to talk to the maitre d' and then maybe request a table you like, or at least confirm that this is going to be a good time for you for that day. Dining in the buffet is available, but it closes at 9, and there isn't really that much variety compared to other ships. Occasionally they'll have a midnight buffet, but that wasn't every day. The lounges are open, of course, you know, for drinks or coffee. You can get some coffee at the Corinthia or Sir Samuel's, and the beverage stations are open, but it's just that the food is gone. It's nice and open and airy in here, so we've got lots of, it seems like it's repeated on either side. Hi! Oh, what is this?
Seafood section.
Oh.
Yeah.
For breakfast? So don't be intimidated by the fact that people dress up every night. It's not that they dress up over the top. I mean, there are people that dress up every night, really dress up, but most people would just wear something nice, kind of like the old way it used to be on cruises before everyone started to go super casual. After 6, it is time to put on nicer clothes. It's smart casual wear. Casual wear is only accepted in limited areas like the buffet, casino, or the pub. And room service is free, and your cabin steward is available twice a day to ensure you're always having everything you need. And some people really like to dress up every night. There are 2 actual formal gatherings, 2 galas. We had a masquerade party and a red gold night.
Tonight was red and gold night, and you can just wear a tribute to red and gold, like I wore a pin and this just a dress that I would normally wear because it's easy to pack. There are people in red gowns. A lot of men wore red ties or bow ties. Everybody was dressed nice that participated in this. Like, they want you dressed nice after 6. And it was nice to see everyone having a good time. You could see the people with their families, or it looked nice to see.
They're decorating for Halloween/masquerade party. It's spooky. Oh wow, that's really nice. So those are real, huh? Oh my goodness. This is all real. Really good. Look at these carvings. Oh my goodness. The chef's pumpkin carving competition. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Oh, these are great.
Give it a try.
Real carved pumpkins. How fun is that?
They have to bring their own course.
You'll be pleased to know that the library on the Queen Mary 2 is one of the largest at sea, with over 8,000 books to choose from. It is a quiet haven where you can relax and dive into your reading material. You need to know there is limited seats there, and it does fill up. For animal lovers, there's even a dog kennel on board, and I did see quite a few people bringing their animals with them overseas. So traveling pups are well taken care of here. I wanted to go check out the kennel and see what it was like, but they are closed to visitors.
Oh, that's nice. The Queen Mary 2. The signage is lit up at night. It's a very nice ship. Just a little different than I'm used to. It's a little more formal. I'm not sure what I'm feeling about that. I mean, it's fun for tradition, and I get all that, and I have the clothes for it. But it's a lot, you know.
There are solo traveler get-togethers which appear to be hosted, and while I didn't participate, I did see a group of around 15 people enjoying a ship tour together. If you love to dance or simply people watch, the Queen's Room is the place to be. That is where they hold all the galas and the dance lessons and the nighttime dancing. People love to just partner dance, and it's just fun to even sit and watch all that. As for the pools, there is an enclosed pool on deck 12 and a few smaller pools in the aft, but the cool October weather makes them less appealing to use. People were using the hot tubs. The ship is really all about relaxing more than having pool parties, so don't expect the typical group activities or loud music that you would find at poolside.
This is the first music I've heard. It's in the very back.
Ship's alarm bell was always sounded.
This is another pool area that is on deck 8.
General emergency alarm consists of 7 short blasts followed by 1 long blast on the ship's alarm bells and indicates that you need to go to your assembly station.
The clientele on board tends to be older and quite sophisticated.
You can sit at the grand lobby and listen to piano music from somewhere. Watch the piano playing by itself. I didn't realize that yesterday.
Question number 2. What type of animal was a killer in the jungle?
A lot of indoor areas to sit and read. We have a library here. It's very well appointed. This is pretty. Just a champagne room. This looks very elegant.
There were some BBC TV hosts on board on my ship, and those are the type of people that will travel on this. In fact, there are photos on deck 2 in a hallway leading to the Illuminations room that show all of the famous people in the past that have sailed on the Queen Mary. So this is He's the founder of Cunard, apparently. So overall, the Queen Mary 2 is all about classic elegance and an enriching experience, though you won't find over-the-top activities, just sophisticated fun, cultural highlights, and a chance to truly relax. I did find myself enjoying just the ship's beautiful decorations. They have a florist on board, so they were always having fresh flowers every day. The specialty restaurant was really nice. The steakhouse, it was very, very good. It was definitely worth going to, and just enjoying the different types of things out there. I just really liked that. So if you have found this video helpful, informative, or you've learned something, please give this a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more cruise tips and information. Stay tuned for more content about the Queen Mary 2. I'll have a playlist. Check that out. And thank you so much for watching. Happy cruising, and until next time.
There's one spot there that had music. The rest, it's very quiet. And like I said, the other is like a private floor or something. I guess it's like a suite guest.
I have to figure out how to get to the top. Everyone seems to be gathered at that aft bar, so maybe that's where the sail away action will be happening.